What's up, guys? Jedi Warrior back again with another video. I know I just did one of these, but stuff has happened and I wanted to update it. This is my custom Lego Mortal Kombat figures video. And last time I did it, I had a friend with me, Spartan27. Nothing against the way he did it. I just, like I said, stuff has happened and I wanted to do another one. So let's start out with Scorpion. He has black legs, black torso, a yellow vest piece over the torso, yellow arms, yellow hands, and two black katanas over his back. He has a black mask and a skull head. For his kunai, I used a long chain piece with the tooth coming out of the end. Okay, next is Sub-Zero. He is all blue. In fact, I think it's a blue ninja uniform. Blue legs, torso, arms, and hands. Blue mask with a black head for the ninja hood. His sword is one of the flame blast pieces from the superhero line in blue with a blue lightsaber handle on the end of it. Here we have Raiden from Mortal Kombat 1. It is specifically that outfit. White legs, blue vest, white arms, flesh hands, and a tan rice hat. And coming directly out of his hands are two lightning bolts. I used the right angle adapter pieces and put those on there. Here we have Dark Raiden. He is all black, or not really, black legs, gray belt, black torso, gray arms, flesh hands, dark gray rice hat, and a black cape with the same lightning setup as MK1 Raiden. In a perfect world, those lightning bolts would be red. Here we have Liu Kang. He has red legs, a black belt, a red jacket with long sleeves, flesh hands, although you can't see them, and a Thor hairpiece in black. He has two more of the pieces from that energy blast piece from the superheroes line, but he has the orange ones, and it's the ball pieces. Here is Zombie Liu Kang. The only thing missing from him is the chains. I don't have any extra chains. He has red legs, gray torso, gray arms, gray hands, and a Darth Vader face, which is gray. And I think it's a young Anakin here from Star Wars. Here we have Johnny Cage, one of my personal favorite characters. I went with the Mortal Kombat 11 design because I don't have yellow.
Now, red circle.
He has black legs, a blue vest, flesh tone arms and hands, and a Superman head and hair. Head just because of the glasses. He has his nunchucks in his right hand and a green energy ball piece for the force ball move that he does. Here is Sonya Blade. She has dark green legs, a light green torso, green arms, gray hands for her gauntlets in MK11, a Rey face from Star Wars, and a Black Canary hairpiece. She also has a Star Wars rifle. Here is Kano. I wish I could do Kano better. I'll say that now. He has black legs, a black torso because they don't make shirtless torsos. And I went with a gold head for his laser eye. I couldn't find one that had a cybernetic eye. Then I gave him two machete pieces, which is as close as you're going to get to butterfly knives in Lego. But I wish I could do him better. I'm not happy with my Kano. Here is Shang Tsung. He has black legs, a black leather jacket, long sleeves, flesh tone hands. Yellow shoulder pads on the jacket, since I don't have gold. He has an old man face that I got, and the older variant of Superman's hair, with the curl in the front. Here we have Reptile. This is specifically Mortal Kombat Armageddon Reptile. Green legs, a shell pattern torso, probably from a Ninja Turtle, and the head from a Lego Ninjago Snake General. I can't remember the name of him. And a green katana, like he spit poison on the blade, which I don't know if that's something he does in universe, but I thought it would be cool. Side note, I do want to make Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 Reptile, the green ninja variant. Here is Baraka. Red legs, black torso and arms and hands, because of the fact that he's shirtless and they don't make those torsos. He also has an Outrider head, and those blades, I'm not sure how to describe them. It's what they use for the top of a scythe in Ninjago. Here's Katana. It's her powder blue uniform. Blue legs, blue torso, flesh tone hands and arms, and a black canary hairpiece in brown. For her fans, I gave her the lightsaber hilt, and then the blade piece is kind of like a straight sword with a point on the end, kind of narrows to an arrow point. It almost looks like they're closed. They make full-on Chinese fans, but I don't have any. It's on my list of parts to get. Here is Jade. She's in full green. Green torso, or bright green torso, bright green legs, flesh tone arms and hands, green mask, a hairpiece that I think is from Pirates, but I'm not sure. She has a long bow staff piece in her hand, which I'm not totally sure if that's official Lego. I think it is. And in her other hand, I used a lightsaber handle complete with two of the angled stud pieces from the DC Collectible series to make her boomerang. I think it works good. Here we have Melina. She is all pink thanks to the Lego Ninjago Gamers Market set, which I did get, mainly for parts. She has another Outrider head and Cole's hairpiece from that set, because it worked and it was the right color. Flesh tone arms and hands, and two side knives. Here we have Jax. He has the same outfit as Sonya, dark green legs, light green torso, red shoulder pads, which could come off, but I put them on there mainly so I could recognize him. He has a black head, finally, gray arms and hands for his cybernetic arms, and two pistols from Star Wars. We have Kung Lao. Whoops. Come here, dude. Kung Lao is all white legs, torso, arms, and hands. And I used the second of the two rice hat molds from Ninjago. The first one would have worked better for Raiden, but I liked my Raiden hat. Here we have Smoke. He is all gray legs, torso, arms, and hands. Black helmet, of course, because I don't make gray. He has a Darth Vader face under there. And two silver katanas, I believe, on his back. I think the shoulder armor for that piece is also black. And then the smoke coming out of his hands is actually Spider-Man spiderwebs from back in the 2003, 2004 era. That they work. Here is Noob Saibot. He is all black. I think I gave him a black ninja gi, which isn't exactly accurate, but it works. Black mask, black head, black arms, hands, legs, torso, and two gold shuriken. I could have given him a hammer there, but one, I didn't have a hammer. Two, that would have looked a little weird. I also do want to make the Mortal Kombat 11 Grim Reaper Noob Saibot. Here is Shao Kahn. He's all black. I think I gave him flesh tone arms and hands. I think I made him sleeveless, which I could have gone with gray or black arms for his armor. And speaking of armor, he does have some armor on his chest. I think it's gold, but it could be gray. He does have the gold trimmer helmet from Ninja Turtles, and I did make sure to find a face that was showing some teeth. I don't know whose face it is, though. For his hammer, I used a Flickfire missile base, without the cone tip. I put a clip, or a 1x1 tile with a clip on top of it, on there, and then clipped in a lightsaber handle with two ball pieces on, or one on either end. Here is Sindel. She has purple legs, a purple and black torso, a female face. I want to use a secondary black canary face, give her the screaming face, and then another hairpiece from Pirates that is brown. Obviously, I wasn't going to get the right color for Sindel. And then she also has her Quandao. That is a piece from Ninjago, by the way. Here we have one of my personal favorite characters, Nightwolf. He has blue legs, brown pants, or blue pants, brown torso, a quiver on his back, flesh tone arms and hands, I believe, black hair, a red face, and then his hands he has a bow and a hatchet. I wish I could have given him a green arrow bow, since his glow's green. Here is Sector. He's all red, and actually I believe that's a flash torso under his rocket launcher piece. Red head, also from a Praetorian Guard. He has a red katana in his left hand for his pulse blades. I couldn't give him two because what's in his other hand. On his chest, I used a neck bracket backwards and gave him one of the new missile pieces from DC and Marvel superheroes. His is more the missile style. And then in his right hand, or his left hand, coming out of his left hand is a flamethrower. Because in Mortal Kombat 3, his fatality was a flamethrower out of his hand. Here is Cyrax, another one of my favorite characters. He has an orange katana for his pulse blade. They don't make yellow. He's all yellow thanks to the Harumi character from Ninjago, complete with a yellow head. As I was saying, he does have the orange pulse blade, and in the center of his chest, I used the saw blade piece from the Marvel DC superhero pack of weapon pieces. And that comes out of his chest. It looks a little bit overly large, I will admit, but he was a pretty extreme robot. And then in his other hand, I gave him the second of the Marvel and DC superhero missile pieces. It's the more grenade one. Here is Stryker. This is going to make a lot of people mad, but another one of my favorite characters. I have a lot of favorites. Doing a tier list would be difficult. He has blue legs, blue cop torso because it's got a badge on it, a blue baseball cap backwards. He has blue sleeves, but his hands are uncovered. On his left leg, I had to put the neck bracket over the leg post, which I think is a cool technique. Clipped onto his left leg is a small pistol. In his left hand is a baton, and in his right hand is the 2x2 block with a bar on the bottom piece from Star Wars, mainly is where I've seen it used, and that's supposed to be a taser. Cabal here is pretty cool. He's got an update. He has black legs, a trench coat piece in black for his torso, black sleeves, and black gloves, black torso, or not black torso, black mask, and I'm not sure whose head that is. He also has a air tank on his back. Now for Cabal, what stopped me making him for so long is the fact that I could never find hook swords. Well, at least until 2019. In the 20th anniversary Star Wars Anakin's Pod Racer, there are these pieces under the engines that are actually supposed to be swords from Nexonites. I'm using them as Cabal's hook swords because they look like it. I'm not even totally sure how to describe those. Here we have Ermac, the Red Ninja, and I used a Red Ninja outfit for him. I think it'd be cool to make the mage look for him from like MKX, MK9 even. But he has a red mask, red legs, red torso, red arms and hands, and you gave him a black head. And then his hands are green for his telekinetic energy. And then in his left hand or right hand, he has an axe from Armageddon. Here is Rain, the purple ninja. Although this is not a ninja, he is all purple. Legs, torso, arms, and hands. Helmet is black because they don't make a purple ninja mask. On his arms, he has the gauntlets or the bracelets that he wears. He has a sword in his right hand and a water blast piece in his left. I do want to make MKX Rain, the one with the bun and cape and everything. He'd look really fun, or he'd look really cool to do. Here is Fujin. I think he has red pants, a green vest. He's sleeveless, I know that. Tan arms and hands. And I gave him the Old Man Luke hairpiece from the Octo Island training set from Star Wars. And he has a bow staff in his hands. I had to build his, rather than have that long piece like Jade had, because I only have one of those. Here is Quan Chi. He is all black. I think I gave him flesh hands, but he's got black legs, torso, and arms. And I gave him the two swords over his back. He has a really pale head. I'm surprised I was able to find one like that. And then a green skull piece in his hand for that for his projectile move. I love that projectile move, by the way. Here is Shinnok. I really need to get some longer legs for this dude. He has blue legs, gray torso, gray Darth Vader face. I've had like several Darth Vaders. A grayish brown robin hairpiece, gray arms and black hands for the skeletal look in MKX, as well as a red cape, I believe, for his cloak. He uses all three colors. Blue, actually, some of the gray on his torso would be gold, but he was a lot of colors. Here is Tanya. She is also all yellow with brown arms and hands. And then she has another hairpiece from Pirates. For her weapon, I use the small pistol piece that Stryker has, put a handle on the end of it, and then put a comma on the end of that. And it sticks out in front of her. She has two of those, but I only had one extra comma. Here is Jarek. He's all black, I believe. And brown hair, I think. And then his weapon is a kick-axe. I used a lightsaber blade followed by a clip with, man, how would you describe that piece? One end of it is a hole for a bar, and one end of it is a clip, followed by the same scythe blade that Baraka used in that clip. In his other hand, he has a lasso. Here is Kenshi. He is dark blue, legs, legs, torso, arms, and hands. I used an old Batman face to get the blindfold across his eyes, a Superman hairpiece, and he has a gold katana. Here's Baracho. He's all brown, brown legs, torso, arms, and hands, a brown hairpiece, and in his hands are his staff. And you can't make a fat guy out of Legos unless you have a special print for one. So in his other hand, he has a beer jug. Here is Frost. She is all blue. Her blue legs, blue torso. I gave her some white arms and hands and a white hood. Out of her hand is a blue ball piece from that Energy Blast pack. Here is Nitara. She is all red. Red legs, red torso, sleeveless, no gloves. I used the Batwing piece from the Lego Batman movie and gave her another, I think it's a hairpiece from Friends, but I'm not sure where I got it. And her weapons are two commas changed together. Here is Movado. He is all black hair. I actually used a Finn hairpiece from Star Wars. And the same hook sword pieces as Cabal. I could not get the tattoo on his face. Here's Suhao. He has green legs, a white torso, or the dark green legs, white torso with a symbol over the chest, and a first, or not a first order, an Imperial officer cap in green. And then I used a handle with two of the long knife pieces coming out of it for his blade. Here's Blaze. I used the fire leg piece from Ninjago for the snakes. He has an orange torso, an orange head under the headpiece. But the headpiece is kind of, it looks like a head, but then it's got a point on the top to make it look more like flames. No accessories for him. Ashra, she's all white legs, torso, arms, and hands. A light gray hat, because hers was white. And then she has another katana fan, but in her case it's supposed to be a sword. Here's Shujinko. He has black legs, tan vest, white arms and hands because he's sleeveless, an old guy face, and white hair from Harumi from that Ninjago set. In one hand he has a kunai like scorpion, but it's a short chain with a tooth. And then in his other he has an ice ball like Frost. Here's Hotaru. He has black legs, a black torso with a little purple, a gold armor piece that has the neck guards. I had to build the flags on his back. I used some of the oblong triangular pieces. And then he has a Naginata. Here is Darius. I believe he's all black. Black hair. Black arms and hands. He does have gauntlets on his arms. And the shield pieces for Captain America in Infinity War. Here is Kira. She once again is all black, sleeveless, with a 2012 Black Widow hair in red and two daggers. Cobra here is, he's got black legs, a white ninja gi, tan arms and hands, and blonde hair, short blonde hair, with a machete. Here we have Taven and Dagon. I'll do these together since they look the same. I do need to fix these characters. They're both all black. Taven has a little bit of armor. Taven has the Robin hairpiece and Dagon has a Superman hairpiece. Taven has a broadsword, or a single broadsword, And Dagon swords, I'm not real sure what to call these. Hmm, that's a difficult. They look kind of like the broadswords, but they're thinner from front to back. Here we have Scarlet. She's got black legs, red torso, red head, a Leia hairpiece from Star Wars, sleeveless. Actually, I gave her red arms and hands, and then she's got two knives. Here is Cassie Cage. She has the same sort of outfit as Jax and Sonya. Dark green legs, light green torso, sleeveless arms and hands, and two pistols. She has a Thor hairpiece. Here is Jackie Briggs. I'm not even sure what she's wearing. I know she's got gray arms. I think she's wearing something similar to what Cassie's wearing, just different, or slightly different shades of green. A black head and black hair, I think. She also has the gauntlet pieces that Rain does. Oh, I have not said what I made those gauntlets out of. What I did was I cut the middle out of a pair of handcuffs and put them on the character's wrists, and they look like gauntlets. Here is Takeda. I used the black Lex Luthor power suit design, and he has a Robin hairpiece because I wasn't sure what else to give him. Black hands and arms, and then for his chain whips, I gave him a short chain with a fang blade piece from Ninjago. The only thing that would make him a better character is if I could give him a yellow or a black mask. Here is Kung Jin, and I don't think he's got the right outfit. He has blue legs, a white torso, and brown hair, and he has a bow and arrow in his hand. Here is Aaron Black. He is all gray with a cowboy hat. Not sure if this is right. He's got skin tone hands and arms. But I'm not sure if this is right, but I gave him like a dust rag for his mouth to give him more of the cowboy look. But then he has a sniper rifle. But you could give him a few different weapons. You could give him the small pistols. You can give him some old Western flintlock pistols. You could do a couple of different variations of him, depending on where you want him from. I might switch over to the flintlocks just to give him the MK11 look. Here is Trimmer from MKX. He has brown legs, or black legs, brown torso, or brown arms and gray hands. And then he has a black hood. No weapons, because I don't think he did use weapons. And last, and not least, I guess, is Collector. I went all black with him because I don't really know how I would do that design. He's just ugly. He's got 6 arms. His 2 normal ones are holding katanas. And I used a backpack 2x2 neck bracket unit to build onto the back of that and give him 4 more hands. 2 of them aren't holding any, well, one of them's not holding anything. One's holding a chain, or a weighted stone chain. Or a stone weighted chain, I said that backwards. And 2 of them are holding 2 more katanas. His head is black, and I gave him the Chima bird mask piece. Which, I think he looks okay, but I've made better characters. Whew. That is it. That was 60 Mortal Kombat characters. 58 if you count the 2 alternate costumes. I've gotten to the point where I won't be able to make too many more Mortal Kombat characters. I might be able to make Motaro, but there's a few other ones that I could probably make. I just don't have the parts for. There's actually some I've darn near made. I'm just waiting on parts for them. But regardless what happens to those characters, if I make them or if I don't, I'm always going to be proud of this collection. Because I had to put it together. I had to make these on my own. I drove my dad crazy. But I want to share a story. I started playing Mortal Kombat back when I was 6 or 7. We had a Wii then, but my sister always hogged the TV. And my brother was downstairs playing a game. I come downstairs mad because Kenzie's hogging the TV as usual. I said, "Hey, what are you playing?" He said, "Mortal Kombat." I said, "Mind if I join?" He goes, "Okay, but I'm not going to go easy on you." I said, "That's fine. I just want to play something." He was right. He was not going to go easy on me. And it took me years to beat him. The last match we played, I finally managed to beat him. It was the last match because Mom sold the PlayStation, which sucked. But I remember another time when we were playing, the only other time I managed to beat him, and that's because Dad intervened. My brother was the type of person that would stand back across the room and throw stuff at you. That's called zoning. And I'm getting mad because I can't find him and he's blocking anything I throw his way. So Dad walks around behind him and pulls a towel across his eyes and tells him to play now. You'd think when he goes blind he forgets the entire layout of the controller. He didn't land a whole other shot on me. That was my first Mortal Kombat game. And I do remember it as being really fun and easy. From there, I went on to Mortal Kombat Armageddon on the PlayStation 2. Then we got it for the Wii. Whew, that roster was just overwhelming. I got on there the first time and I looked at my brother and said, "Who the heck are all these people?" Because back then I just knew the Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 characters because of Shaolin monks. And I didn't even know all of them. But over time I got curious and I looked them up and learned who all these characters were. And I grew to like the game even more. From there, actually, you guys already know him, Spartan27. He had a DS with Mortal Kombat, or Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. I got that and learned how to play it. I still play that to this day, actually. And then another friend of mine got Mortal Kombat 9, and I played it. Now I'm recently learning how to play Mortal Kombat 11. But regardless, I've always loved the games. And I'm not a violent person in general. I enjoy seeing where they're going to go with the story. What are they going to do with these characters that I and many other people have loved for years? I'm probably not the longest standing Mortal Kombat fan. There are far older people than me that play the game. But I am probably one of the most dedicated. I've taken the time to learn the characters, and I love every single one of them. Even Mocap, I know. Although he is the worst character ever. But I just wanted to share that story. A lot of you guys probably don't know me too well, although I've had this channel for a while, so you might. But I just wanted to share that after this video. That's it for now. Peace out.